We are at the following show from Bad Blood pay-per-view. After Bad Blood pay-per-view, I said that weirdly. Stone Cold defeated the Corporation in a handicap match to go on in the main event. The Rock defeated Owen Hart. The Un-Americans got the upset victory over Godfather and D'Lo Brown. Triple H retained over William Regal. APA defeated Mark Henry. Chris Candido retained the European title over X-Pac. Road Dogg and Batista defeated Mark Mara and Mike Barton once again to defend the WWF World Tag Team Championships and end that feud. Mankind defeated Brian Pillman in a classic last man standing match. Kane retained his title over Stone Cold and Undertaker after Undertaker was stunned by Stone Cold and then Kane chokeslammed Stone Cold. Last week, episode of Raw, we saw Vince McMahon taken out by the Brothers of Destruction. So, let's kick it off with a debut. Alright, so we debut with none other than good old Shane McMahon. Vince's music hits, and out comes Shane McMahon, and the announcer's like, Shane McMahon, oh my god, that's Vince's son. What is he doing here? He says, my dad, Vince McMahon, was attacked last week by a freak in a mask and his brother. The freak in a mask is our world champion. So as punishment for attacking the owner of this company, that the WWF World Heavyweight Championship has been vacated. To determine a new champion, there will be a 31-person single elimination tournament featuring all the stars from The Rock, Owen Hart, Mankind, Brian Pillman, Triple H, even Undertaker, and even Kane. And none other than Stone Cold Steve Austin. Kane, since you were the last WWF champion, I give you a bye round. I will not tolerate anything, as I am the man in charge of this company with my father injured. Pretty much, the title is vacated. 31 people, majority, 99% of the company is in the tournament. So let's start it off with Bob Holly versus X-Pac in the title tournament. So first, let's show you the title tournament now that X-Pac has advanced. So, alright, okay, so X-Pac versus Kane. That's going to be, I don't know, the 1/8 finals. I don't know how to say that. So, on the upper left bracket, we see Kane gets a bye round as the last champion. We see X-Pac versus Bob Holly. We see Stone Cold versus Mike Barton. Grandmaster Sexy versus Umaga. Alright, you're like, why Stone Cold and Mike Barton? Bold it, it's because it's the main event. These are the weeks. Okay, Survivor Series is a 5-week build. We're going to see the semifinals and the finals in the show. The quarterfinals will be week 5. And then I don't know what to call these. So, this week we're seeing the upper left bracket and the bottom right. And the red means, okay, that's a semi-main event. So, also we're going to see Billy Kidman and The Rock next week. Scotty 2 Hotty versus Val Venus. Ken Shamrock versus D'Lo Brown. Road Dogg versus Matt Bloom. Mark Mara and Mankind is main eventing Raw next week. William Regal versus Bradshaw. Lance Storm versus Triple H. Brian Pillman versus Rikishi. And then tonight we're going to see Owen Hart versus Farouk. The Godfather versus Chris Candido. Oopsie, spoiler. Undertaker versus Ahmed Johnson. And Mark Henry versus Batista. Okay, following Bob Holly and X-Pac, we get Mark Henry versus Batista when Batista wins by pinfall. So Batista will face the winner of Ahmed Johnson and The Undertaker. Okay, well, hopefully these don't extend. You guys can see the whole entire bracket. We then see Farouk versus Owen Hart, and when Owen Hart defeats Farouk with a sharpshooter. So Owen Hart will face the winner of The Godfather and Chris Candido. And you guys already saw spoilers for that one. Then we go into Grandmaster Sexay versus Umaga. Umaga will face the winner of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mike Barton. I think the tournament, I wanted to do 16-man, but I was like, screw it, let's do 32. We then see Team Perfect cut a promo on The Godfather, who gets the upset victory over Chris Candido, one of the biggest upset victories of the year. The Godfather versus Owen Hart. And let's see, what week is that? That would be week 4. So that'd be the first, that'd be 3 weeks from now. Then after the match, Chris Candido is just in total disbelief that he lost to Godfather, throws a temper tantrum. Undertaker cuts a promo on Kane and Shane McMahon, claiming it's okay, he's going to become the next world champion, there's nothing Shane can do about it. We then see Undertaker defeat Ahmed Johnson in advance. He will be taking on Batista in the fucking shit. He will in the next round. There we go. Alright, after that we go Stone Cold and Mike Barton in the ring trading words right prior to their match, with Stone Cold Steve Austin getting the victory over Mike Barton with the stunner. And then we end Raw on that note. Easy story to tell a tournament. You just have the announcers part of the story, so every match they call will advance the storyline. Next week we're going to see these guys and these guys. Okay, so since you guys can see that pretty well, let's make sure you can see. Right. Anything else? I think Stone Cold versus Umaga. We already done that match. Kane versus X-Pac. May or may not done that match. Godfather versus Owen Hart. That's an interesting matchup. Undertaker versus Batista. That could serve. You know, we're seeing fresh matchups. Like, how else were we gonna see Owen Hart versus Farouk, Scotty 2 Hotty versus Val Venus, Billy Kidman versus The Rock? So we're getting fresh matchups here. And, you know, a couple of these serve as, you know, test for chemistry and how well these guys work together down the line. A down rating from the past couple of weeks, but 83 is the norm for us. Last time I checked, excuse me for a moment, is 46 WWF, WCW 23. So I'll see the title screen to see who wins. We are on a 2-week win streak, I believe. So I'll see you in a moment. We're on a 3-week win streak. WCW hasn't beat us in forever. I'm sorry. Oh shit, they beat us. Oh man. Alright, it is 40 something, 45, 46, 24. WCW gets their first win in months. They tied with us previously at 46 to 24. Let's see their show. Vader versus British Bulldog. Luger and Sting versus the Outsiders. The Giant versus Who the Hell. Jericho and Malenka versus Jeff Jarrett and Conan. Bret Hart versus Rocco Rock. Let's see. Angle. The Angle, Kevin Nash, and Giants won't beat me. I stand by that. I was hoping Stone Cold and Mike Barton would do better, but it is what it is. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Tell me what you think of the tournament, and I'd really love to hear any feedback at all. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope everyone has a good one.